Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, my lovelies. So just before I start the reading today, I just wanted to talk about this Rider-Waite deck and how I use it and everything about this deck that you should know, because some of you were confused. So I think some of you wanted to start a YouTube channel and you were asking me in the comments down if you can start with a Rider-Waite tarot deck. Okay, just because I'm using this deck today, I thought of giving a detailed review or a detailed insight into this, whatever is going on with this deck. Okay, and how I used it first, how was my experience with this deck, and everything I will be discussing. But if you want to skip this part, you can skip it. I'll also be showing you the ritual that I do with this deck. Okay, so yes guys, if you want to skip this part, you can skip it and you can go to the description box below. I have this timestamps while the reading starts. You can click on it and watch the reading. Okay, so now I will be telling you all about this Rider-Waite deck, guys. Okay, I think this is like the first deck that was made or something like that. I've heard that the similar images, and this is like a very old deck, is true. The images, this Queen of Wands contains a lot of each card of this deck has a lot of story to say, story to tell. This deck is very old, but I will also discuss the negative aspects of this deck. So first I'll be talking about the positive aspects of this deck. So the first positive aspect of this deck is that it gives accurate readings. Like, if you are a beginner and if you want accurate readings, this is a deck for you all, guys, because it just absorbs the energy so very well and it just gives you the accurate readings, and it is just an amazing deck if you want to connect to it on an intuitive level. As you all know, I'm not a traditional tarot reader, I'm an intuitive tarot reader, and this deck has really helped me grow, guys. So if you want to grow as an intuitive tarot reader, I would definitely suggest this deck. Even though this deck can be a little bit traditional, it is very good for the people who are into intuitive traditional readings. And the second good aspect about this deck is that you can bond with it right away. Like, it will not take you any time. It will not, you don't have to sleep with the deck under your pillow. You don't have to do anything. Like, crystals nearby, you can light up a candle and that's okay. So you can bond with this deck really well, guys. Okay, you don't have to meditate before you start. If you want to connect more deeply, you can meditate, but it is not a necessary thing to do to start the reading with this deck. Okay, and it is really good for beginners, but also it is not very good for some beginners. Okay, so I'll explain about that in further detail. Now I will come to the negative aspects of this deck. Okay, the first negative aspect of this deck is that this deck consumes a lot of energy. So if you are just beginning with tarot readings, I know like everyone is getting this deck as their first deck, but you will notice that it's consuming a lot of your energies. You will feel like very drained. Like, I even have body pains when I use this deck. It's because it just drains our energy easily, okay, compared to the other tarot decks. If you look at this deck, the Celestial Tarot, this takes away less energy than this. Okay, because I don't know why the Rider-Waite takes up so much energy, but yes guys, compared to the Celestial Tarot, compared to the Shadowscape tarot, I definitely feel like this Rider-Waite tarot takes away much more energy than these tarot cards, and anything compared to any tarot, this card takes away so much energy. But for some of you, you wouldn't have noticed that because maybe you are not as sensitive as I am. But if you know that you're kind of a sensitive person, if you know that you cannot handle rough energies, I would suggest you to use Celestial Tarot or Shadowscapes Tarot, guys. Okay, and the other negative aspect about these cards is that it kind of like easily absorbs your energy. So if you are a tarot reader and if you're thinking about yourself, the cards will definitely like kind of like reflect your energy into it. Like even though you're doing a reading for someone else, your energy will also be kind of like getting involved in the reading, which will also affect the quality of the reading, and it may also not resonate with the people who you're doing the reading for. So it has like this high level of energy. I don't know, it absorbs energy really easily, and therefore like it, your thoughts, your feelings, if you're thinking something about yourself, that is also going to reflect in the reading, and it may not resonate for the people that you're going to do the reading for unless they're your same zodiac sign. Okay, so that is again the negative aspect of this reading. So you just don't have to meditate and all of that, but you need to not think about anything. Like that is really tough, like without a meditation. But yes guys, that you have to do. You have to not think about yourself or about anyone else, or think about only the person that you're doing the reading for. Okay, and if you're doing the reading for yourself, then it's amazing. It's good to think about yourself. Okay, and the other negative aspect of this reading is that guys, as it drains of all your energies, it is because this card contains, I mean this tarot deck contains the negative aspects and also the positive aspects. Okay, so if you see this deck, it has the devil card, it has all the negative cards. I mean like even this celestial tarot also has a lot of betrayal energy, a lot of hurt energy, but this deck is raw. This deck is in the raw form. Okay, so this kind of affects our energy field more than any other deck, because these decks are kind of like, what to say guys, they are molded and they are changed a little bit, but as this deck is very raw, it kind of like takes out more of our energies. Okay, and I would definitely not suggest this deck as a beginner deck for most of you all. If you know that you're sensitive, if you know that you cannot handle such energies, I would definitely tell you to go with the other tarot decks. Okay, you can go with the good tarot, because that is also another tarot deck, but it doesn't take away your energy. You can go with the celestial tarot, you can go with the Shadowscapes tarot, but to use this Rider-Waite tarot, you need a lot of experience guys, because it kind of takes away your energy. Because when I first started to use the Rider-Waite tarot, my energy just went. I even used to get body pains. I was drained using this deck, but now like I've been using it for past 2 years, so now I think like I've improved a lot. But at first I really struggled, so I really thought I should tell you all this and give you all the information so that you don't go on that struggling journey that I went through. So yes guys, now I'll be starting the reading. I'm really sorry for speaking for so long. So let us start the reading for you guys. And also another thing about this deck guys, my lovely is that this deck you can keep, like if you are a beginner and if you already got the deck and then you come across my reading, you can keep all of your crystals around this deck. You can you can keep all the crystals around this deck and put some rock salt around this deck, and you can cleanse it for some time and then do the readings, or you can keep the crystals near you whenever you use this deck, or some bowl of salt near you when you use this deck, so that it doesn't affect you much. The energy that this deck has will probably be absorbed by the crystals and by the salt guys. And about the crystals, I'll talk to you in my next reading, because I think I should probably start the reading for you all guys. So now let's start the reading for you guys, my lovelies. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, my lovely Pisces. So this is going to be your daily reading, Pisces, for your general energies and also for your love energies, Pisces. So let us see what is coming up for your general energies, Pisces, and then we will be moving on to your love energies, Pisces. Okay. So, Pisces, we have, okay, you might be like opportunities are not coming your way, it's just like going towards someone else, it's not coming your way, but like you feel like your life is not so good, certain things are not coming your way, and you feel like certain situations are not working out according to your expectations. And I can also see here that you feel kind of defeated. At the same time, you kind of feel the support from your friends, or someone near you is always there to support you, and you kind of feel happy for that. You're feeling happy that everybody is supporting you, you're feeling happy that people are feeling connected to you. I mean, like, you just feel sometimes happy that people are always there to keep you happy or whatever it is, guys. Okay, you're just doing what you're supposed to, and I can also see here that you are thinking a lot before manifesting certain things, and that is amazing because you don't want to do something wrong, you don't want to manifest certain things that are totally weird around your life, and you're kind of only thinking about yourselves more than thinking about the others around you. Okay, and that can also be like a negative aspect. Okay, start thinking about others too, not just about yourselves. And I can see here that you're kind of emotionally fulfilled. You're not feeling any kind of emotional dissatisfaction, and you're not feeling any kind of emotional sad energy. You're just happy. You're doing what you're supposed to. You're happy with your life, and you also are like manifesting what you're supposed to manifest. So I definitely don't see a negative energy for you guys. Okay, so this is all I can see here, my lovely Pisces. Now I'll be taking cards for your love energies. Two cards for your general energies and 2 cards for your love energies, Pisces. So first for your person's energies, Pisces. Okay. So first off, I don't think this person feels comfortable with you, and maybe they're waiting for your reply, they're waiting for you to text them. I can see a waiting energy. There's a lot going on in their minds, guys. There's a lot going on in this person's mind, or there's a lot going on in your mind, that it is just really hard for you to concentrate on a specific energy. It is really hard for you to understand what everyone's up to. I mean, like, you are definitely concerned about certain people, you definitely want certain things to manifest a certain way, but at the same time you're feeling conflicted, you're feeling somewhat irritated. You do want everyone to love you a certain way, you do want everyone to care for you, but at the same time what I'm getting here is that, guys, you are definitely feeling awkward and bad too. Okay, and there's a lot going on in your heads. You just don't know what you're doing, you just don't know what you're manifesting. At times you just feel like a total sick person. Okay, but you're trying to come out of this energy. That is also what I'm getting here, guys. Even though you feel like a totally sick person, you're also trying to come out of this energy. You're trying to do what you're supposed to. Okay, and Pisces, for your energies, you're conflicted between two things and you plan to move away from emotions. I mean, you don't know what to do. You're conflicted. You don't know if what you're doing is right, what you're doing is wrong. You're conflicted, and kind of like finally you're planning to move away from emotions. You're planning to not get emotional anymore. You're planning to move away from people who you're emotionally connected with. Or you definitely do want to stay emotional in any situation after this. Okay, you're moving away from emotions. You no longer want emotions. You no longer want anyone to kind of like think about you that way. And definitely I can see here that you're moving out of emotions, you're moving away from emotions, and that is the overall energy that I'm getting here for you guys. Okay, so your person is waiting for you to talk to them. They're waiting for you to kind of like express your feelings to them and all of that. And you on the other side, you're kind of like conflicted about coming, or you're conflicted about doing certain things, and maybe they don't know about that energy. They're still waiting. Okay, so that is what I'm getting here, guys. Thank you all so much for watching, my lovely Pisces. Bye guys, my lovely Pisces. Bye. See you all tomorrow, Pisces. Bye.